Ran into a buzzsaw today against, I told you Monday defensively that they were pretty stout, and Warren Sapp came out of retirement, but they were good. We didn't execute well enough offensively to muster up. I don't know how many punts we had, way too many 3-and-outs. Offensively, I thought defensively we stood toe-to-toe for a while, gave up a few big plays. In the first half, gave up a return for a touchdown on some questionable stuff there, but then the second half, either they wore us down or we did a poor job of coaching them. So I just told the guys, hey, this one's over with, and we got a big one to play next weekend. We get to play next week, and I give Miami credit. They came ready to play on Senior Day. It's not easy when you go on the road, and that's a good football team. Questions?
I think it was a factor of you guys being so focused all year long on winning that Coastal. You're locked in week after week to win 4 in a row, and then it's just kind of a natural letdown kind of thing?
I don't know. I hate to say that. God, we tried to coach against that all week, and I heard a couple guys afterwards in the locker room say, Coach, some guys are looking past it. It's like, I don't know how you look. If you put the tape on, I don't know how you look past it unless you want to get your tail beat in. I hope that's the reason. If you're going to take it, you'd rather that be the reason than we just flat out didn't execute. But weren't disciplined in the first half. 7 penalties to 0. Some stuff that we got to clean up, and it's the same thing we did last week. I thought we'd come out and clean it up in the second half, and we start off in the first series, had 2 more penalties offensively, and it's tough to get a drive going with that.
Did you feel like the loss of Jimmy at center played a big impact, or has this been a tough matchup anyway?
I'll have to watch the tape before I see that. I can tell you prior to the game, I can tell you, last Saturday, after the game, that was going to be a big loss. So anytime you lose your starting center that's started 23 or 24 games straight, whatever it is, it's an impact. And, a lot of things change. So it's not easy when that happens. That's the quarterback of your O-line. He gets everything going. So we'll look at the tape and see how Connor did. I don't think he played bad, but I just think they got some guys up front. They're a pretty good football team.
It took a few weeks in this season for your line to really get things going. With shuffling the guys around, is it a thing where it might take a few weeks to get these guys in sync where they are?
Take a few weeks. We don't have a few weeks. We got 1 week.
Did you feel like there were still some plays to be made on offense that, for whatever reason, you just weren't able to strike with any kind of big play?
Yeah, Bandy's a good corner. They did a good job on taking away some of our deep game. We had some batted down balls with guys wide open. We had some guys not catch balls when it hits them on the hands in critical third downs. We just didn't make the plays we needed to. And whether it's Kenny pump faking the guys so we get them up in the air and get the ball completed, whatever it may be, we just got to make more plays, and we got to block them better. And that's what it comes down to.
How would you evaluate the defensive play? I guess they would have had to pitch pretty much a perfect game to match that, but they won the turnover battle for you guys. And
they had 2 big hits and got 2 turnovers. We're +1 in the turnover ratio. I thought they played solid in the first half, and we gave up 3 points. And then the second half, we gave up a couple big plays. One on a T screen that we worked all week on. They didn't run one in the first half, so we said they're coming back in the second half. They're a very good T screen team, and they lined up in trips, ran exactly what we worked. And Slim's a little late getting there, and they went with a tight split. And you could just see the whole thing coming. You could see the thing coming, from the sideline. But I don't have to see it coming. The kids got to see it coming and got to make a play. But they hit us 2 plays and bang, they scored. And Homer's a good player, period. He's a good tailback, and Dallas is good. We knew personnel-wise they're pretty good.
Did you think that did you get a chance to look at the potential targeting call, and did you feel like
players play, coaches coach, officials officiate? I thought the officials on the field got it right. I guess I'm not the replay guy. I don't know what he saw, but I just know head and neck. So I guess you have to ask the ACC about that.
Did you think he waived a fair catch?
I thought he had a fair catch too, but that's just a dumb old coach.
Who's your biggest concern moving forward against Clemson?
That they're the number 2 team in the country. They're really, really good. They're as good as what we saw out there today. That we got to come ready to play. As coaches, we got to have a better game plan and get we got a week to get going. We get to go play in the biggest game in these kids. Our players, that locker room's history. They got a chance to go play in the big show, and it's going to be a big game on a big stage against a good football team.
Obviously, I don't think you want him to punt 12 times. It was nice to see Kirk kind of have a big game.
Kirk's outstanding. I don't want to punt that many times, but he was outstanding. He keeps getting better and better. He's a weapon.
You mentioned that you guys need a better game plan for next week. And at least offensively, did you feel like you got away from what you came in wanting to do, or was it just a matter of Miami making you adjust?
Not really. You just didn't have enough plays to get things going. You went 3 and out. You could never set anything up. You never got in a rhythm of it's 3 and out, 3 and out, 3 and out, and it's hard to set up a plan when you just go 3 and out. You're not making any plays.
Final. Coach, thank you.